Check, 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 check. Today, I'm gonna show you some of my favorite microphones and help you decide which one is best for you. I've been using these microphones in my online business for years, and if you're just starting to take video content seriously, or you have a podcast, or you need a microphone for teaching, voiceovers, and interviews, then this is the video for you. What's up? This is Meliss, and welcome back to the channel. I'm here with the info you need to get the results you want, because today I'm about to share with you the pros, cons, key features, and price and best uses for some of my favorite microphones. Having great sound quality really makes all the difference. In fact, people will put up with bad visual quality, but they won't really put up with bad audio. So making sure that you have the best microphone for your needs is really important. You may hear that this video sounds a little bit different from my others, and that's because I'm using a different mic for this video, and I'll explain that in just a bit. Today, I'm gonna walk through the 3 microphones I use the most in my business in distinct ways, and I'll be sharing why I do that in just a bit. And when you stay until the end, I'll do a sound check with each of them so you can hear the difference. But first, if you're new here, I'm Meliss 𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐤, and I'm an online marketing strategist and business growth expert to coaches and healers. My whole channel is about marketing, online business, mindset, and manifestation. Hit that subscribe button and join the family so you can grow a profitable online business. Now, let's get into it. So the first mic I want to talk about is my lavalier, and that's the one I'm using to record this video today. I usually use a different microphone, but I wanted to use this so I won't be changing the audio quality throughout the video. So this is the lav mic here, the lavalier mic, and it has a clip, as you can see, and it clips on to my shirt. Now it's picking up sound from my voice just a few inches away from my mouth, but there are also 2 hookups. So I have this right here, this hookup here, and it's connecting to my camera. You could also use this hookup instead, and now you can have 2 lavs at the same time, like if you're having an interview and you need the interviewer and the interviewee to have a mic. So this wire is very, very long, which is very helpful because it's reaching my camera all the way over there. And also you can switch it out and split it so that 2 people can be using the lav instead of just 1. Now, I also use this on my camera. As you can hear, this is what it sounds like, and it's great. But I also use this on my phone. So if you've ever seen some of my earlier videos, and maybe I'll do them again later, I don't know, where I have 2 camera angles. So I'm using 1 camera angle here for my camera, and then another camera angle, which is my phone. And I'm picking up audio in both places. When you record a camera angle with the phone, you wanna make sure there's audio there as well, just as a backup, to have a backup audio. So I use my camera with 1 mic usually, and then I'll use this lav mic connected to my phone as a second camera angle, and then I can choose which camera angle I want to use. And I like to, if you're gonna use the idea of having 2 camera angles in your video, I like to have both options playing sound, but just use it as a backup. So if you're gonna go back and forth from the first angle and the second angle, so you do like A, B, you wanna use the volume, the audio of just A or just B, so that when someone's listening to you, the sound doesn't change every time the angle changes. So that's why this video is with the lav into my camera, but generally it's the lav into my phone. So one thing that you'll need to know is that if you're gonna use it into your phone, you need this little adapter, because as you see, this is the type of connector that we have. So we would connect it here and then put this into the phone. If you're using an iPhone, this is an iPhone connector. Not sure what you do with Android because I don't have an Android, but there is an adapter there so that this microphone can work in your phone no matter what type of phone you have, as long as it's iPhone 5 or above. The next mic is this Yeti, the Yeti mic, and I love this mic, and I've had this mic the longest of all of my mics. It's a fantastic microphone, and I use it actually to record my podcasts. Now this part actually is not part of the microphone. So this is what the microphone looks like on its own. And then I bought this additional, and I'll drop the links down below, so that this works as like a pop filter. So when you say the P sound, or the S sound, it doesn't sound as sharp in your ear. And so this is what I use for podcasting. I also use this mic for conducting any of my classes. When I do coaching and I have one-on-one sessions, this is what I'm using. When I make training videos for my courses, this is what I'm using. Basically, anything from my desk has me use the Yeti mic because it has this USB connector, and I connect it into my computer, and then I can play around with the mute, the volume, and on this side, the gain and the pattern. Also, we can move this in any direction, which I really, really love. And back here, you can put maybe some headphones in, some headphones from your phone or anywhere else, and you can plug it into the microphone so that no one else can hear what's going on as well. So I love this microphone. It's called the Blue Yeti. And I've even read audiobooks and done voiceover work with this Blue Yeti. It's great for recording podcasts, voiceovers, trainings, conducting Zoom classes, any meetings or going live. And it looks really professional in cameras and lives, which is one reason why I really love it as well. Hey, before we continue, do me a favor and go ahead and tap that like button right now because it lets me know that you find value in my content. It really makes a huge difference, and then I know to make more of these types of videos for you in the future. Many thanks. I'm so grateful for you for being here, for engaging, for commenting, for suggesting new videos. So thank you so much, and let's continue. We're going in right now. This next mic I use is called the Rode mic, and I use it for all of my YouTube videos, and you don't even see that it's there. So usually this is overhead. I've done it overhead, or you can do it front facing, and it's actually right here. So I'm gonna try and bring this down so you can see it. There it is. And this is what the Rode mic looks like. So we're gonna pull this off. And it also has this giant stand that I've put in here, which I really love using because it makes it so much easier, and it comes with a very long wire, so you can use this from very far away, which I love as well. So this is the Rode mic right here, and you can put it on a bar like you saw. It also has this little enclosure at the bottom, and what this is you can plug this to the top of a camera or a teleprompter or a tripod, and it just slides into place like this so that it's secure and it holds. It also has two different audio modes, which is regular and very loud. And I love how this is very stretchy and easy, so you can hook this on to anything that you're doing. Now this pop filter, as you see, I showed you in the Yeti mic, I bought one separate. It comes on and off. This one comes with the mic and it stays here. And I've got links for all of these down in the description below. Now my first YouTube videos used this Rode mic above my head. So I brought the bar up really high, and then this was sitting out of frame so you couldn't see it in the camera, right above my head. Now that worked really well, except if I was looking down to write on my iPad like I do in some videos, my voice was no longer near this microphone. So now in my videos, I have it facing me like this, so whether I'm here, 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 or here, it still is picking up my sound, and it picks up high quality sound, which is really important. I use this for recording my YouTube videos, and just having that solid mic picking up the sound from one place is really important. It's going to pick up sound from wherever it is facing. So there might be things going on around you, far away in another room, and it won't pick up that sound like some of the other microphones do. So this mic is great for walking around and doing a vlog, especially if you had a helper walking around with the mic with you. They can walk around. Maybe you've seen some movies, back behind the scenes of movies being filmed, you see that someone's walking around with a stick and a microphone pointing to the person who's speaking on camera. So same thing here. If you had a vlog, you could hold a microphone and tripod here with your camera and just walk around and do it like this, or you can have someone with the bar coming in and holding it above your head. This is great for live videos too, running courses, and of course guest speaking opportunities. So before we get into the pros and cons of all these microphones, let me ask you this. Which of these mics sound like something that you would get the most use of out of your business this year? Pop it down in the comments below. Okay, so let's talk about the placement of your mouth to the microphone. Now, when I hold a handheld microphone, I don't know if you've ever been to a wedding and someone's talking, maybe giving a toast, and you can't actually hear them. It's because they're holding the microphone here. Those types of handheld microphones, you actually want the mic to be touching your face. So you could be very, very close. So you can touch it a little bit, or at least very, very close. When people hold it far away, we can't hear them. And it's the same thing with these microphones. We want to make sure that we're at the right distance. So just test it out, hit record, play, and then play it back and see how it sounds. Because if we get really close, like this, it's going to sound very different than if we get far away like this, moving my mouth away from the mic. And same with these Rode mics. You don't want the mic to be very, very close, but you also don't want it to be super far away. So I have it maybe about 3 feet from me, and that works. 3 feet away works really well, and that's what you're hearing in most of my YouTube videos. Now for this Yeti, you could attach it to a desk or to something that's hanging from your desk, and you can also tilt this. So I know some people like to have it directly facing them when they're speaking this way. I have done research, and I personally have found that when it faces up, my podcast episodes sound better recording here to the side of the front face. So I just record like this and it sounds really good. So just play around with it. Also, you want to make sure you're playing around with the gain, because the higher the gain, the louder that sound is going to be, and you might have to move the microphone further away from your mouth. When it comes to the lav mic, there are a few things you want to think about. Because this is attached to your clothing with a clip, you want to make sure you're not wearing anything that can't have a clip. For example, I have a beautiful lace dress, and I wore it once in one of my YouTube videos, and I tried to clip the lav mic to it, and it almost ripped the lace on the dress. So you want to be careful about your wardrobe or your makeup, because things might get stuck. I have long hair. If I wear lipstick, sometimes my hair gets stuck like this on my face, and the same thing can happen here in the microphone. I put it here on my right side because I normally wear my hair on my left side, but this is what it sounds like if I put my hair here. And so it may or may not sound good right now, but these are little considerations. I'm moving my head so you can see, but you want to consider these things when you are recording with the lav mic. And also, wires might be sticking out of your clothes, because a lav mic has wires, which is good because then you can go really far away, and also it has a high quality, but it also means there's a lot of wires here we have to handle. So what I like to do is fold up these wires so that it's more manageable, and then you shove the wires down your shirt and have them come out the bottom. Otherwise, you would see like a big wire hanging like this on my shirt. So something to think about when you use a lav mic. A few things to think about are the settings on your microphone. So think about what you'll be using your microphone for and which settings make the most sense for that. All these microphones come with a little pamphlet. You could do a lot of Google searching to get help if you have trouble setting them up. But I'm not very technical savvy, and I figured all of it out. So you can definitely do it too. I did mention that you need the iPhone jack adapter to connect the lav mic to your phone. So that's something to keep into consideration, and being able to use that interview style with this adapter that actually comes with it is fantastic. This is what comes in the lav mic, and I love how it says, "Words can change the life, record them perfectly." So you can just keep all that in there. One thing I really like about the Yeti that I mentioned is that you can put headphones into the Yeti mic as well, which I have used when I am working in a place that has other people around. So I want to be able to lead my class, let's say. They hear my voice in the Yeti, but then I can hear their voice through the computer, through the Yeti when I put my headphones here, which I really, really love. You can hang this up on your desk like I mentioned, but also it has a really firm base, a very steady base here, and that's how I keep it on my desk. But I just love how wide this base is, and it's very sturdy, and it also has this padding here so it won't slip on the desk, which I really, really love. And one thing that's really cool, which really has nothing to do with the microphones, is my iPhone fits right here horizontally perfectly, so I can use this as an iPhone stand if I'm on my desk watching a video or something like that, which is really fun. As you can see, it just is a perfect fit for my iPhone. One thing I really like about this Rode mic is that you can have it out of your frame, so no one knows that it's there, but it makes a big impact. And there's this long stand that you can get, which makes it very easy to hold this completely out of the frame. As far as batteries go, this uses a 9-volt battery, and I have recorded over 50 YouTube videos and still haven't had to change the battery, which is really awesome. The lav mic does not need any batteries. It just plugs into the phone or the camera and works as is. And the Yeti mic also does not need batteries. It comes with this wire, so you just plug this wire into the bottom of the Yeti and the other side into your computer with the USB, and it runs just as is. As far as the features and benefits and price of this lavalier mic, this is by 𝐥𝐢𝐤𝐤. I really love it. It's a professional grade 2 lavalier clip-on microphone. It's set for dual interview, double lav lapel microphone. Now this lav mic is great for your iPhone, for your camera, for blogging. It's also noise canceling, and it uses that 3.5 millimeter hookup here. I almost opened it, but then you'd stop hearing me. And I purchased this for $45 at the time, but the price is always fluctuating. I'll drop the link down below. $45 for this high quality of a mic that you can use as a dual with the interview, and also dual as far as camera on iPhone is really a steal of a deal. Before I got this lav mic, I used several other lavalier mics and they were pretty crappy. So I'm very happy with this and I've used it for a really long time. So $45 just made me very happy because I've spent a lot of money on really bad microphones. And it's also omnidirectional, which means it's gonna pick up sound everywhere, which is sometimes exactly what we want. It has that dual lavalier microphone, so there's 2 lapel microphones set. That means that you get clear sound and you don't need to move from one speaker to the other speaker. Everyone has their own mic. There's universal compatibility, so it's for Android cameras, camcorders, audio recorders, tablets, laptops, and iPhones. It has an extra long cord with 2 extension cords, which is so helpful, especially if you are recording with a camera that is far away from you. And there's that additional cord too included in the box. Plus there's this awesome case for keeping everything in and carrying it, so it's awesome. No drivers are needed. You just literally plug the microphone in and it just works right away. Also, you get a 1-year warranty, which is awesome. So with the Yeti microphone, it has 4 pickup patterns, which I really like, and it has that gain control, it has that adjustable stand. It's great for gaming, for streaming, for podcasting, PC and mic, it works. And it's $154 right now, which is an awesome price for this microphone. And of course, the prices are always fluctuating, but I'm gonna drop the link down below so that you can see exactly what I got. Like I mentioned, I love that stand here. It's awesome. It's very compatible on lots of different devices, and it comes in a bunch of different colors too. As far as the polar pattern, this could be unidirectional, bidirectional, and omnidirectional. So that's very powerful because you can choose how you want it to work. It produces perfect, clear, powerful, broadcast quality sound for YouTube, for game streaming, for podcasting, and any of your Zoom calls. The 4 pickup patterns are really powerful. It gives you incredible flexibility. It allows you to record in any situation, and it gives you a lot of different options that makes it sound like you're recording from many different microphones. And all of the controls are on the microphone itself. So the studio controls for the headphone volume, the pattern section, the mute, all of it is actually on the microphone, which makes it really, really helpful. And that stand is adjustable, so you can pivot the microphone in any direction, and you can optimize the sound quality by hanging it on your desk, putting up a pole, or just using that stand. Now, this Rode mic came as a boom kit, a studio boom kit. That's why I have the whole bar here and everything like that, and the tripod. So I'm gonna link that down below. And basically the entire boom kit is $179. So you get this amazing microphone plus the wire, plus the stand, which is phenomenal. And this uses that 3.5mm jack. It also has the 9-volt battery, and the polar pattern is unidirectional. So it's a shotgun mic, and that's because it represents what a shotgun looks like. But also it's just in the distance here of how far away you are, and it only picks up that one direction, which is awesome. So it's a great kit for small studio recording, for YouTube or interviews or anything else that you do. This is a video mic, so it improves the audio quality for your video by using this right here and hooking it to the top of your camera, like we mentioned earlier. I love this cable that comes with it because it's a 25-foot cable, so it allows this microphone to easily connect to any direction. I love when there are long wires. It makes everything so much easier. The boom kit also comes with this stand, which I really love, and it's easily adjustable. You just open this up, and that's gonna take the legs out, and then you tighten it, set it on the floor next to you, and then this opens up, and you can open it up for however high or low you want it, and then it actually tightens right here with this knob, which I really love. And then we can, of course, twist here and raise it up. So it's very easy to set up, and it has 7 feet in height for your studio if you want to put it overhead, or like I mentioned, you can attach it to the camera and have it facing you. So earlier in the video, I said I would do a sound check on all 3 microphones for you so that you could hear the difference. So we're gonna go into that right now. So first, I'm gonna test this lav mic. You've been listening to it the whole entire video, but I'm going to say an affirmation into each microphone so you can hear the difference. Today is the day that all my hard work and dedication pays off, and I am ready to embrace the success and happiness that comes with it. And for this Yeti mic, I'm going to record it from my computer because that's where I use this and that's where it's gonna sound the best. I am worthy and deserving of love, happiness, and success, and I have the courage and strength within me to achieve all my goals and dreams. So now I have the Rode mic pretty close, and it's not actually facing me, so it might not sound exactly how it does in my YouTube videos, but I wanted you to be able to see it while I'm using it. So I am a confident and compassionate helper dedicated to supporting my clients in achieving their goals and realizing their full potential one step at a time. Now I put the Rode mic kind of out of the frame so you can kind of get a feel for how it's set up when I normally record my videos, and this is what it sounds like. I am a confident and compassionate helper dedicated to supporting my clients in achieving their goals and realizing their full potential one step at a time. Now that you know which are some of the microphones I use most frequently and love, go ahead and click my product review playlist so you can see all the great things I use in my business and recommend. And this playlist is always growing. Or you can watch my newest upload here to learn how to grow and scale your online business.